All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Raw Talk Special. Very, very special podcast. We're gonna catch up with Steve today.
Yeah, I want to do a podcast once a week.
Make sure it's facing you. Make sure it's facing you. Like
I want to do a podcast once a week to practice my talking.
Practice your speaking.
Yeah, because when I was younger, because I have the TISM.
You have the TISM.
I believe so. I'm self-diagnosed autism.
I don't know if you could self-diagnose that.
Maybe that's proves my point even more.
Okay.
Anyways, when I was younger, I wasn't able to speak, so I had to like do speech therapy classes.
I had to go to because I was like dyslexic, so I would like read backwards and shit.
Yeah,
have you ever heard of that?
That's cool.
That's cool. Being dyslexic is cool.
Like, wasn't Spider-Man dyslexic or someone? Someone was like, "Who's dyslexic that was badass?"
Einstein.
No, he's not badass. He's a nerd.
Wait, what? Einstein? What do you? He's a genius, dude.
No, he's a nerd. I'm saying, like, when there's someone that was like
really smart and influential, Einstein.
No, not smart. Like someone like Batman. Like,
like a.
I don't know who was it. I feel like there was someone, but no, forget it.
I mean, I was dyslexic, and I had to go to classes and I had to learn how to like read properly and like. Anyways, check this out. I'm very excited for this episode for a few reasons because you have been retired essentially. You know, you were canceled, but now it's like, okay, canceled is gone because like you're still, but you're not fully retired. Like you're
not retired. I'm here for like right now. I'm in Los Angeles for one day because I have to film a Nelk video, but it sucks because it's like a Hollywood tour prank, and it's like I don't like doing pranks.
Yeah, you're not a prank.
I like doing a vlog. Like I'd rather going on a date with Jeffrey Dahmer's in 1975 than go doing a prank. But it's my job. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'd rather be that guy than do a prank.
Okay, so clearly you've been watching Jeffrey Dahmer.
Bro, he's badass.
I don't know if he's badass. I mean, he did some really like fucked up things.
They just turned it into a fucking like a TV show. Like, so it's like I like it. It's not even like a documentary style. It's like a legit TV show. I'm wondering, does this influence people to like?
I've been thinking about this honestly.
Like a documentary is different, but when you make it like when he's
it's
like
glorified.
A star of a TV show and now the guy that plays Jeffrey Dahmer's is like, if I see that dude, I'm just like, yo, can I have your autograph? Like,
yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know if that like influences people. I mean, I don't know if it ever influenced people to, you know, drink a few beers and, you know.
What is that?
Like he crushes it and he does. It's called doing the Brad.
The Brad. What's the Brad?
Putting powder in people's drinks.
Okay, I see.
But I don't get it. I don't know why he just doesn't like.
Yeah, I thought we were done with those kind of jokes, man.
No, it's whatever. But I don't. The thing is, bro, Jeffrey was ripped.
He was in shape.
He was in shape.
Yeah,
like,
I haven't seen much of it, but
like I don't know why. Like I get his fetish was like organs and shit, but he should just tell the guy like, yo, like let's go like dissect a frog, grab the organs while you suck my wang or something.
You think there was better ways?
He could have approached it differently.
Better ways to go about that psychotic tendencies.
Definitely, because like he was jacked, like he had game, like he, you know, throughout this episode 5, but he develops dance moves and social skills. I feel like. Okay,
so
enough of that.
Enough of that. No, but I'm honestly curious though. Like what you said, is this like affecting, or I don't know. I think. Because the last few big Netflix things that like did really, really well have been like these murder movies, like glorifying these murder cases. Like there was the other one. Who was the other guy that they did this on? It was like there's like 2 other guys, I think.
Well, was it documentary style or like
it was the
show? Because if you do a show, it's different. Like
it was the same kind of thing. Like, well, they know that it hits and they know that it does well, and then they do, okay, who's another like psychotic murderer that we can make a story around? And they've done this a few times now.
It's pretty crazy.
And like apparently this documentary, whatever story thing you're talking about, the Dahmer one, is like getting almost as many views as like Stranger Things and all these other things that are really popular.
Crazy.
So it is a really interesting thing.
It's not a documentary. It's like a show, but based on true events. But also it's like.
Does it feel like? Because I haven't watched any of it. Does it feel like it's being glorified?
Just me. I'm just a huge Jeffrey Dahmer fan.
Exactly.
You know,
that's the thing.
I can't help it. I'm like.
People are tweeting about this shit, dude. I honestly wonder, like
I'm watching it and like I don't want Jeffrey to get caught. Like there's moments
so
when he's about to. I'm like, no, like don't. Like when his dad's going down to the closet and he's asking him to unlock the door and he's like, what's that smell? It's all dead people. He liked them all, but
he just liked to eat people apparently.
Yeah, but anyways, it's like I just don't want him to get caught. Like I want Jeffrey to be on top, and that's from it not being a documentary, it's like a TV show.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Like,
did you ever watch Narcos and Pablo Escobar got killed?
Oh, I love, dude, it's so sad.
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt. I was dude.
But then the thing is, it makes people like, I'm a huge Pablo fan.
Exactly.
Huge.
I swear because he gave away money, did all this, obviously did a bunch of terrible shit, but I'm not gonna lie, when I was watching that, I was like, damn, he's done. I mean, we knew that it was like a problem, it was
sad when he died.
Everyone felt that. I really wonder if people watch it and they like, I don't know if they're spawning the next generation of like psychopaths who are like, well, I can be glorified if I have a court and all this trial. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I don't know though, but I just know I'm a fan now. So,
anyways, so you've been in retired life. You have been traveling. You went to Russia. I noticed with 6ix9ine with Danny.
And I went to Russia. It was crazy.
I'm trying to understand. Like I seen a clip of him like fighting someone in a club. I don't know, you guys are smoking weed. Like, what? I don't understand, because, like, I have a perception. You said you were going to Russia, and I was like, you're going to Russia? What the fuck? Isn't there a war over there?
Everyone thought I was crazy, because everyone uses this WNBA player, Brittany Griner, as, like, yo, don't go to Russia. But Brittany was arrested in February before all this shit.
For all the Ukraine stuff?
Yeah, now it's like the fucking... Putin wants to take Ukraine, and people suddenly care about this WNBA player when everyone knows no one gives a fuck. No one gave a fuck until whatever Putin decided to get into Ukraine. And it's like, now Brittany Griner this, Brittany Griner that. It's like, where were all these people talking about Brittany in February?
When she got arrested.
Yeah, I'm not saying no one gives a fuck about her or
Right.
But no one gave a fuck. No one actually gave a fuck where it was, on the news or on social media. Yeah, everyone was telling me I was gonna get taken by, just because I'm American. They were gonna target me and take me, and that was everyone. There's not one person that said like, hey, this is really cool, you could break the internet or whatever. Because that's where my mind was. I was like, it would be crazy, like going to Russia, just as my first Rumble video, just like going to Russia. That's where my mind was at.
I've never been to Russia, straight up. Like, what was Russia like, just in general?
Well, I went to Moscow, so that's like, you don't really get to feel, I guess, what Russia is like, because there's people there that said this isn't like the real Russia. Like, my hotel was, you literally could see like Putin's office, but my hotel, like,
did you wave? Were you like?
Actually, I did wave, but there's nothing to wave, just waving at a building. But yeah, I mean, going to Russia was really scary because everyone scared me, and then when we got there, that was the biggest sweat in the world, is waiting in line to like give them your passports to get through customs and shit.
Why?
Because it's like, if they're gonna stop you and take it's there. It's there. Yeah, we got through fine. Me, Selena, Byron, everyone we're with, and then Danny and Rachel, they got stuck. They got set in a different room.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, 6ix9ine. So I thought that Danny was done for. At the time when shit's happening, you think crazy things.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You're not thinking, logically.
Right.
But it was actually, what happened is someone connected, I guess, called the airport and said, get these guys out of line. 6ix9ine, they were supposed to get everyone out of line, but they like to make it quicker.
Yeah.
Or like, so they took him out, but it was as like him being fucking famous. Like, it was like almost like special treatment.
Oh, I see.
But we thought it was like,
you guys were sketched.
Yeah.
You didn't know it was coming.
No. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And anyways, I mean, other than that, there's no really scary things that happened besides. Oh, one thing. Okay, so Russia's a lot, because you can't use Amexes there. You can't use credit cards. You need Russian money, rubies or rubai or whatever.
So what? You didn't have. I
didn't have much. I didn't have really much. Like, we didn't have many, because we left everything in Dubai. Like, no one brought jewelry.
Yeah.
No one brought anything. We didn't bring any bags. We just came with our clothes on our bag.
So you came straight from Dubai to Russia?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we thought we went there Saturday, and we thought we were gonna leave the same night. But his show got canceled and postponed the next day.
Oh, okay. So you didn't bring money or anything?
Danny brought some American, though, not a lot. Like, we left everyone. There was a point to where it's like everyone's hungry. It's like, how do you get food?
Yeah. So what'd you do? I don't get it.
We had to girl it, as
yeah.
Oh, you know how girls like go to like dinner with guys to nice dinners just to eat for free and get nice free drinks. And
which is fucked. But
get
yeah,
a
that's
steak.
it's very common.
So me and Danny, like, we got to be those chicks. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, we have like you're hungry, I'm hungry. We both want vodka.
You both want what? What'd you call it?
Vodka. We both want vodka. So at one point we had to go to, you know, we went to dinner with fans to eat food.
So you were.
But they were such nice guys. They were dope.
You're dead serious about this, huh?
Yeah. I got 2 steaks. We got a bunch of pizza. Fucking had a bunch of vodka shots.
Dude, shout out those guys. They're real ones.
Hookahs. You know, it was like, and we weren't able to afford that. No one had money. It was like, because we got stuck in Russia.
So you pulled some girl action. Dude, that's honestly dope.
And then these guys saved us because I don't know what they did for a living, but they wanted us to come over their house. This was actually before dinner. This is how we got it. So before dinner, we met these guys. They wanted us to come over their house, and we were stuck in Russia, so we're tripping. We're trying to, and it was like private jets were like $100,000. So they said, you come over. If you guys come over, we'll send you $95,000 if like 6ix9ine comes over and plays FIFA.
Did they know you guys were already in Russia?
I don't know. No, they knew we were in. They met us at the hotel somehow. I don't know if they.
Okay, so you met random people.
Yeah.
In Russia at a hotel.
Yeah, at our hotel.
And then those people told you that if Danny came over to play a video game, that they'd give you $95,000.
So we go to their place, beautiful penthouse, huge building in Moscow. Danny starts playing FIFA.
Is this a true story?
True story. Danny starts playing FIFA. Me and Selena go in the room. We sleep. I fell asleep. Hour later, we leave. I never thought they would actually send $95,000. But anyways, something else happened. While we're leaving, we get pulled over right away. And I thought,
it's like, yo, they fucking set us up.
But at this point, they never sent the $95,000. Whatever. I thought we were getting set up, right? And
that would have been a nice setup.
Our driver, which is a guy that was like, he drove us there. He was in a really nice, I think he was friends with the guys. He was in a G-Wagon. He gets out and he's talking to the cops, and he takes out a weed pen and just Brittany Grinders the cop.
Wait.
Brittany Grinders her and just blows smoke. I swear to God, he blows. He just hitting a dab pen the whole time talking, blowing smoke in the cop's face, shakes his hand and then dips. And we're like, "What's up with that?" He's like, "That's my friend." And then that was it. I get to my hotel, check my phone. I get a text, "Yo, you get it?" And then I go to my app, $95,000. I got sent.
These are random people that you didn't know you were coming to Russia. They found you in Russia, and they gave you $95,000 to come play.
Yeah, well, they sent it to me, but it was because Danny played, and then it wasn't like they gave me $95,000 in Russian money, so we're still broke. So next day, got a little bit hungry, as humans do, as us, and we had to eat. So it's like I was like, we were a bunch of chicks, a bunch of hot chicks, just with guys to get free food. But it was also, they were cool guys, and they just gave us $95,000. But at the end of the day, they had to pay because we couldn't.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, that's a power move. I'm honestly proud of you.
I had to, dude. Like, I couldn't. I ate the most fantastic steak ever.
2 of them.
Oh yeah, I had 2 steaks.
Yeah,
and it was just, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right?
The thing I've been working on lately that like, I just kind of wanted to tell you about my life a little bit. I've been cold plunging a lot because I've like, I did it for a very long time. And then I got to the point where I was like, oh, I just got so busy. And I was like, but it helped me so much.
Bro, this shit's crazy. I've been cold plunging for a while now.
Yeah.
But I've been doing ice baths. But
ice baths are bullshit because ice baths are like...
They're bullshit. But that's when we went to Anatomy in Miami, and they have like a really cold plunge.
That place is amazing.
And you go there and you go cold plunge, hot tub, and it's like legit like changes your life. I don't know if I was remembering you. I was telling you this, like, it's life-changing. The way back from the gym, you feel like a new person.
Yeah, different.
But I was telling you, we need to start, like, a movement, like, cold plunging for racists.
What do you mean?
Like, I swear, you get a racist guy in a cold plunge, and they get out, and they just, like, they're not that bad.
Maybe, what if they did, like, tandem, if, like, maybe you...
But that's what I was thinking. This is giving me some ideas. I was thinking, like, literally, we should have, like, this is so stupid. It was where my mind's at, like, it literally changes you
because
it's like crazy. Like, imagine you had like a fucking a rehab center for racist people, and it was just like they just had to cold plunge and do difficult tasks. Like I pictured this as a real idea where they just cold plunge sauna, cold plunge sauna, cold plunge sauna consistently, and then they'll do like a difficult task with a black person where they're awarded after and create that bond, and then cold plunge
or
do like stuff like that. Or they do like say if this racist guy loves to play tennis, and then you get him with the black guy that also loves to play tennis, you get them together, they cold plunge, they play tennis, and at the end of it,
you think because of the bonding, like the fact you're going through these difficult experiences together,
going through the difficult experiences on top of cold plunging and sauna,
because the cold plunging just is changing your mentality.
Dude, it's crazy. I know I'm not trying to like be jokes. I seriously think like it could help. That's why that's why when everyone says, "Hey, if we were a time machine, come back and kill Hitler," like, no, if I was a time machine, I'd come back and say, "Hey, Adolf."
This is you going back in time right now.
I'd go back in time and introduce cold plunging to him.
Damn.
I swear to God.
But you could have just like, maybe you just fucking smoked him anyways, though.
No, there's no reason to kill him. You can just introduce him to cold plunging. Dude, cold plunging is crazy when you go ice, but like it's cold plunges that are super cold are crazy. It's like what you feel like after, especially when you go to hot tub, cold plunge, it's like it's life changing.
Yeah, no, and the crazy thing is like just mentally, obviously.
Mentally is insane. That's why I'm telling people, like, if you're racist, do cold plunges.
Or if you're
dealing, enough of this racist, but if you're dealing with, if you're just like mentally down, or you just need to like,
I mean, bro, it's good for recovery. It's good for
but just like mindset. Like if you start your day off with like a sick ass workout and then cold plunge, like a super cold plunge, not some bullshit cold plunge.
Yeah, like a 37 to 42 degree one.
Yeah, because that's like when it's life changing. When I did the ice baths, it was nice, but it wasn't like as crazy as when you get, I guess, 37 degrees.
Yeah, that's when it's like very in full, almost like you want to go as low as you can, submerge yourself to your neck.
Yeah, and that's when you start like it's crazy mentally. Like I advise everybody to cold plunge if you can. It's tough because not every gym has them.
Yeah,
but the gym, one of the gyms I found in Miami has it, and it's like truly life-changing because the way they set it up is steam room, sauna, cold plunge, hot tub, and it's like
that's like ideal setup. Have you heard of that Wim Hof guy?
No.
The guy who does like the ice, literally ice baths. This whole thing is built around like breathing and the ice bath.
Oh, and then you can become certified to be, doesn't he have like a certification?
Maybe.
Something like that. Like
maybe.
He's crazy. Like you have to like do all these crazy, I forgot what it was, but Gary Brecka, our friend.
Yeah, Gary. I love Gary, by the way.
I love Gary. Yeah. He's getting.
I got to have him on the podcast, actually.
Oh, you do? He's insane.
Yeah. So was he, because I'm curious, because I know you've always been into training and working out and all that. Was he someone who came into your life and made you think like about all these other avenues of health and wellness?
Big time, because he came, him and his family, all of them. But yeah, they introduced me to cold plunging, red light therapy.
I've been doing for years.
Oxygen, like doing oxygen on the bike, because as Gary says, is presence of oxygen is absence of disease, apparently.
Yeah.
Alkalizing your body, doing all this. I do all this weird shit because of him, but yeah, he's made me healthy. At one point, my testosterone was kind of like low, and then he just made it like to the highest natural testosterone levels you can get.
Yeah. Yeah, smart guy, dude. I want to get him on the pod so bad and talk to him about
it. Yeah, he used to predict deaths, as you saw.
Yeah, he did the Dana one. He predicted the Dana death.
But he showed me, he was telling me a bunch of different patients he had where he said they were gonna die in this amount of time, and they did. So he's right, like majority of the time, if not every time, because you're going off. It's not just like random predictions. You're going off like numbers, whatever. But anyway,
blood work, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Dana was supposed to die in 10 years if he kept up his lifestyle, like if he just kept doing what Dana does.
But like how how accurate could you know that off of blood work? I really want to talk to him about this shit specifically.
You should, but I think it's like, it's not like to the day, but I think it's like months.
That's so crazy though.
Like if he said 10 years, like he's gonna, in 10 years, like he's gonna die. Like
but you don't know exactly how. You don't know exactly how you're determining this. Like he's never explained this to you.
No, he says a lot of things that go in one ear out the other because he's super smart. But yeah, he's definitely changed my life because I'm on the Dana White protocol, just taking your blood, seeing what you're missing, doing everything they tell you. It's incredible. I feel super good.
You do a ton of health stuff. Like a ton.
It's insane, actually.
Like it's kind of funny because I still
It's
think there's
time consuming.
I still think there's people who like they they just see you from stuff on the internet and they probably think you're like an unhealthy guy and you're like 100% the opposite of that.
No, like dude.
Like I see you wake up, you go to the gym, you come back, you do sauna. Like even came to my house for one day before you go out to film this stuff and we're filming this pod. You're already trying to set up the sauna. You went to the gym. It's like
it's incredible. Just doing all these things that I feel like so awesome doing all these things that like nobody else does. Like who the hell like has a PMF mat that alkalizes your body, and I squeeze my legs with the massager to squeeze lymph fluid out so I don't get fucking diseases. I do the ozone IVs where they oxygenate your blood.
That was amazing. I've done that twice with Gary. That was amazing.
I do that every other day.
I wonder if you could do too much though, right? Like getting IVs and stuff, you do too much.
But the thing is, I just listen to these guys. Anything that's too much, like, because I want to do stem cells every day if I can. But I do it every 6 weeks, stem cells, and I haven't missed.
Like an IV stem cell?
IV stem cell.
Don't those like 25,000?
They're like 20,000. But they give me a little disky because I've been doing so many.
They give you a disky?
A discount.
That's what you call it? A little disky?
But yeah, it's crazy. The amount of money I spend on my body is crazy. Just because of stem cells.
Well, so that leads me to a question because a lot of people are asking. They're like, Steve, he's like, he doesn't have all the money anymore because, you don't have the gambling stuff. Like a lot of people talk about you, dude. They're like, they chirp and I hear it and I see it on the internet and they're like, what's going on?
Dude, I have one answer to anyone, especially that, I don't even want to say it.
Especially that one.
Dude, there's this guy, H3, that is just...
Well, he loves talking about people.
Bro, he loves talking about people, but like...
Did he say anything about you, that?
No, I didn't say anything about that.
Oh, okay.
He said he like truly believes that like I jerked off my dog, and he pulls off like these young pictures of Donnie like back in the Fredonia house.
Wait, I haven't even seen
like
this
he
yet.
dig deep. I didn't see it either. Selena saw it.
Yeah.
But anyways, like
wait,
he's such a loser. Like,
is this recent? Because it
was kind of recent because of the podcast, but he's such a loser. Like, dude, like.
So he
But anyways, you asked a question about money. You're talking to someone that.
Yeah, I'm curious.
No, but you're talking to someone that's literally sold $8 million worth of shirts in 30 minutes.
$2 million worth of fuck Bradley Martin shirts probably on that one too.
But realistic, it's like where you're seeing millions go up. Like
I remember that. But
money's never been an issue. But obviously, I've given out a lot of money. But it's like money will never be an issue. But
why do you think people? I mean, obviously. Because I think even in our last pod we did, you were talking about, maybe you could have spent less, etc.
Oh, I could have spent less. Just as in like, instead of giving someone $50,000, you just give them $30,000.
Or fucking 10, you probably could have got the same.
But you know what I'm saying. But I was going above. Instead of buying someone $100,000 car, you could have bought them a $50,000 car. Giving someone a presidential Rolex, that's the one I'm wearing. Because I've given out quite a few of these, and these are like $45,000. Could have given him a $20,000. It's just like smarter in that way.
Right.
I went so overboard.
But I feel like you going overboard. Obviously, you could have been smarter and done less.
No, but I could have done overboard and got the same reaction and same everything, and I knew that. But I wasn't about that life. I was trying you
could have went less overboard and got the same reaction. You mean?
I gave my mom 3 condos. I could have gave her 2.
But I think
shit like that, like it's like just that's when I say be smarter, not.
But I gotta be honest, dude. I think that was a part of your success, regardless, because you just go crazy.
It would have had the same. Giving someone $30,000 instead of $50,000 is still like what? I don't.
Do you regret any of that?
I was about to say I don't regret it because right now like I got no YouTube. I mean I got like Instagram stuff, but I got no YouTube. It's been 2 months, 3 months, and it's still loved by everybody.
Of course.
Like, it's not like it went like YouTube got deleted, people forget about it. I was like, because I guess I've done so many things to where it's like it's hard to forget that, and there's like people got mad respect.
Well, people want to see you, man. I mean, straight up, especially on YouTube. Like I noticed for sure, like this pod, we dropped the first version of this pod when we got all the other stories and everything. I noticed because you were wiped off the platform. This was a video. If you typed in Steve will do it, the first video that would have came up would have been this. and it obviously got tons of views, almost 1 million views before it got age restricted. People, they miss you, man. So like my question to you on that note is like, how are you going to continue content? Obviously you can't do it here.
There's a few ways to continue. I was like I was talking to you, like how I possibly want to start doing podcasts with you more frequently. Mm-hmm. And it's like literally just a way for me to like be better at talking and shit. Yeah. 'Cause I don't like to talk to people or like go out, socialize, or I don't know, but this could be a better way to like be better at talking. So maybe here. And then there's the Nelk Boys videos, but that's tough because if we're not doing like vlog and traveling, you know,
it's not your thing. I don't think the pranks have ever been.
The pranks are not my thing. So if there's like videos that are like today's kind of like, it's like mainly just like one prank. Yeah. It's not like we're traveling so I feel like it's not really going to have much of an effect in it. I signed with Rumble and, you know, the only reason I did that is because I like making videos. And they're going to allow me to make videos, like, and they're not going to like delete me because everyone says Rumble's right wing, this and that, but bottom line is it's just free speech. You can post, if 1 million left wing people decided to go on there, you could post that. Yeah. But we live in a world where you can't post right wing stuff on social media platforms, so there's got to be a platform where you can. That's why they're seen as right wing, because the stuff that was posted there was posted elsewhere, you'd get deleted and censored. So it's like, where do you go if you are right wing? Not that I'm right wing. I'm not political. I don't know anything, dude. Yeah. I literally don't know anything about the world.
I get it. I understand where you're coming from. I mean, you just want to be able to have a platform to continue to make your content.
I just want to make videos.
And that's the thing that the one thing about that, I was like, damn, I know how much this sucks, because you make a lot of like the wild jokes, you say a lot of reckless shit, but the thing that I know, because I've known you personally for a very long time now, and I know you off camera, like you have a very genuine heart. And to me, it's like, damn, your intentions of even sometimes the jokes, crazy shit that you make are never in like a negative place. Like, and then I see videos on the internet of like stand-up comedians, and I think just because they're classified or they've been a stand-up comedian, they can make similar jokes and not be looked at like it's crazy. But because you've done YouTube content that was not like a stand-up comedian, that some people will hear some things you say, or even like the dog thing that we were joking about and be like, oh my God, it's true, we got to make 1 million reaction videos to this because he's serious, look at him, they didn't stutter. And it's like, we planned that. But I think it's because your character outward on the internet was never like, I'm a stand-up comedian. But to me, and I just want you to know this, I want the internet, you're one of the funniest people that I've ever met, like just off rip. And you've always kind of been a comedian to me. It's the blur of you're a YouTuber, vlogger, like they're taken serious because you did a lot of serious good, like you're giving stuff. You did a lot of not serious content, but content that wasn't like, oh, he's a stand-up comedian or he's a funny guy, but you are. So it's like you blur the lines on a lot of those things, and I think that's why people will like put you in a box or try to put you in a box or try to. Yeah, but I know at the core, you just like making fucking videos.
I'm making videos, and it was comedy. Anything crazy I said was supposed to be to get people to laugh. Like when I threw you an abortion party. Like,
clearly like insane.
Like,
it was, and I knew that too, man. Like, I mean, even like all the crazy shit with me, like the drug dealer jokes, all the shit's like, none of it was fucking like a real actual thing. It was just a hilarious thing that caught on, and it became like a joke in the vlog. But some people, that's the crazy thing, is because there wasn't the line of, oh, he's a comedian, that people just go, he's fucking serious and this is real.
Yeah, which sucks, but most people got it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever did anything or even said anything to deserve deletion.
Yeah, it sucks.
No, it sucks because it's like you got deleted for, we'll just say it, we got deleted for having steak.com on my second channel. Keep in mind, my second channel got 100K views per video. I had steak.com in there, but you're allowed to say, hey, I'm playing on Stake. Hey, I'm on Stake, the best gambling website ever. I'm on Stake. But if on the screen it shows you not playing, you're allowed to show on screen playing stake.com. You just can't show stake.com.
You can't show the URL.
But that was on my second channel. Like, who gives a fuck? I got 100K views.
Yeah.
And they deleted my main channel because of it, which is really whack because I had 0 strikes. And they're not protecting anyone from gambling or anything when it's like their partners, when everyone you name it, everybody and anyone with a following has a fucking betting partnership.
Yeah. Well, I noticed recently, this is something I wanted to bring up. I was going to do a podcast with Aiden Ross, but Twitch banned the same thing. You can't, because they used to do it on Twitch.
Because it's not because they give a fuck, but it's because of like DraftKings is coming in. I forgot what I saw, but it's not because of they care about gambling. It's all money driven.
But this is the crazy thing about it. I read their notice and it said, we're not going to allow slots and all this gambling stuff on Twitch anymore. And then the next paragraph was like, but we're going to continue to allow sports betting, etc.
Oh yeah, that's why Trainwrecks was like, yo, he's not going to stream stake, but he's going to stream like betting sports on whatever.
Yeah.
And like I was like, this is such a joke, because it is a joke.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how are we saying that one betting form is better than another?
It's all money driven.
Like the vice is still betting and gambling, and all of a sudden we're saying that like, well, this one is bad and that one is, well, that one's okay though. We'll just let it. But and what I heard too about the Twitch one was because Twitch was creating a deal with one of those big sports betting companies to run ads on their site, like through their site, like almost like
DraftKings or something like
exactly. So it's like of course you guys are determining this one and that one. It's like it's this one's bad, that one's okay, but it seems like there's a bigger picture where it's like, okay, DraftKings, all these massive betting companies have an invested effort in those other companies that, you know, the more crypto ones, the one that have been coming up like Stake or Rubit, all those things, to shit on them. Because if you shit on those, you shit on your competition, because those companies started creating sports betting. They started coming at those big companies and be like, oh, we offer that too. And of course, those big companies that have all the money are like, no, fuck that. Let's fight back. And now here we are. And they go, we're doing this for the protection of people.
Oh, they don't. It's not for protection.
That's the thing I don't get though, man. I don't understand why.
Well, you do get it. It's all for money and other reasons. Like
I guess the thing that frustrates me is they do things. And at this day and age, it's like, there's so much ready information that you could look into things to find out what's really happening, and they just do them almost as if like people are just stupid.
People are stupid.
Yeah,
they get them. They can do whatever they want,
and then they just rationalize it. And they go, it's because it's for protection, or it's because it's for this.
But no one, it's everything. You can't get into what.
Yeah, I know.
The past few years is like.
It's insane, man.
But it's like everyone just accepts it. Like we can't even talk about it because you get canceled for even talking.
That's the
crazy. I'm sure you could get where I'm coming from. The past few years, there's something that happened.
Yeah,
and it's this is bad, and then
they
can say it's. I can't even talk about it because it should get canceled.
Yeah,
but shit sucks because I got canceled for playing a website on my second channel that you're allowed to play the website on.
Yeah,
which doesn't. It's hard to wrap your mind around it. Like if it was a conversation with YouTube, like, hey, why I got deleted? You were gambling. Oh, is this website? Are you not allowed to play this website on your platform? Yeah, you're allowed to play it. You're allowed to say you're playing it too. But if you have the URL, big no.
Yeah, the thing with me about it
doesn't make no sense.
Like we talked to Mr. Beast about this, and
he didn't give a fuck, Mr. Beast.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We were talking like I just feel like because you're such a big creator. I know they have bigger creators and people get more views. Mr. Beast gets 50 million views video, blah blah whatever. They love that type of content. I just feel like you were still such a big creator on the platform that I wish that there could have been just more open communication. Like if I was gonna fully get someone off a platform, I would be like, yo, like tell them like, dude, like you are literally never gonna be able to make content on our platform again. Like we should sit down and be like, hey, can you never do, you know what I'm saying?
Well, can you never promote even at that, like, can you not use the URL on a website that will openly allow you to say you're playing and screen record yourself playing and upload it? It doesn't make no sense.
I mean, I'm not saying the whole thing is right. I'm just saying like,
no, it's just such a mind fuck. But
I just see you get to such a level though. And I think you did so much good too that it's just like, damn, couldn't like
no, but also
could just be an open conversation at least to the end. Be like, yo.
I see it as like I have such a strong fan base of young males. I'm just open mind. Like I say what I feel, say what I want, and I don't know if that's a threat to whoever the higher up is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I mean, let's be honest. Media companies are left wing, and I gave Donald Trump a watch. Not saying I'm Republican or right wing. I love Donald Trump. The guy makes me laugh. I gave him a watch. I just think I had such an influence on people, and I was such and it's whoever the elites are, having a bunch of young males thinking free, like Andrew Tate, like them thinking freely and thinking for themselves I don't know. I'm a threat being a young multimillionaire that does whatever the hell he wants. Maybe they don't want that. Maybe they want everyone to be robots working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because people ask me, what do you think about college? I say it's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Even if you're a doctor, you're never going to make a lot of money to be completely financially free. The only people that are financially free are entrepreneurs.
Yeah, people who can stack kind of different
business owners.
revenues, yeah.
Like you're never actually financially free by going to college, doing this, doing that. Maybe you are if you make investments and it blows up, but like getting the most perfect number one job. Like if I got the best job ever and I'm a brain surgeon, I would feel poor.
Well, that's in comparison to where you are now.
That's in comparison to me, but I'm saying that's like...
But if you were a brain surgeon, I don't think you'd feel poor. Like if you didn't know the money you knew now, right? I understand what you're saying because there's a certain level of income, like depending on the city or the state that you live in, technically, that even with very high amounts of income and then with taxes and all these things, you're still kind of... You're not uncomfortable, but you're still kind of like continuing that step forward where you have to just kind of keep doing it for years and years.
You have to do it, yeah.
You have to. But even in our situation, you get to a point where the amount of like liabilities or assets or things that I have that you have to also upkeep, you still have to keep kind of pressing and doing things. So there's like, that's the thing about like making money in general that I think is really important for kids to realize is like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people believe like if you make $1 million, it's like you made it.
No,
it's like, dude, I told the story.
Yeah.
It's like once you have $1 million, you got to know that like, and if you got to make $1 million every year, they're coming for nearly half the money. And then at the same time, you probably bought some stuff that now you need to maintain. $1 million is like goes like that in California and anywhere else. So it's like I think people are fed this idea, like this almost like pipe dream of, oh, if you get $1 million, you're like that's it.
That's
and
how
like,
it was when I was younger.
Yeah, that's
watching,
exactly
like,
what I thought.
Deal or No Deal. Like if they win that $1 million, they're set.
You think set for life. And the thing is
forever. So yeah, you're set.
And the thing about it is you technically, if you're able, I believe if you were able to make $1 million on your own accord in some sort of like, not just I randomly won this in a lottery or whatever, but if you're able to make $1 million, obviously you could probably keep making money somehow. And if you invested your money right, you could potentially, but this is the thing that I find so interesting. No one teaches anyone how to do any of those things. Like I told you, when I got smacked in the face with all the fucking, the taxes and then I spent the money, it's because I didn't know any better. I didn't know how to invest my money. I didn't know what to do with my money.
They don't teach you in high school.
They don't teach you any of that shit.
You learn A squared plus B squared equals what? I don't know. You learn all this bullshit. I couldn't tell you anything that I learned from high school that actually like benefited me in the real world. Oh, Selena's here.
Hey, what up? Come on.
No, we were talking about how on GoPuff you can order like sex toys.
What? Yo, Selena. Come on, Selena, right here. Come here.
No, so we ordered her. I ordered her.
No, who cares?
No, we ordered a vibrator. She uses it, and she says she masturbates to herself. Explain.
Yo, wait. Hold on. Selena, please. Selena, please. This is so
Explain
funny.
yourself. So she uses the vibrator.
You look great. You look amazing.
And she looks at pictures of herself.
What are you talking about? I'm not flirting with you. Okay, here. Now you got a real podcast. Now, okay. Okay, so wait. This is so funny how you always come in the pods with Steve. No, you're chilling. You look fucking, you're crushing it. Okay. You're doing YouTube now. It's amazing. We're proud of you. So wait a second. Steve told me a story earlier in the house and before you were here. And I also drank like your green drink. I don't know. You bought me one, but for yourself. Anyways, long story short, Steve told me that you masturbate, which is dope. I think women, it's like explore your sexuality, do all that stuff. It's really cool. Nah, there's nothing that's dope because guys all the time, it's like, yo, like you figure it out. It's like, have fun. But he said that you masturbate to pictures of yourself.
This is too personal.
Is this
it's true?
Wait, hold on.
Show me what you masturbate to.
Well, I stopped masturbating. I haven't masturbated for almost a year, literally 8-9 months.
That's such cap.
That's cap.
No, I swear to God, on everything I love.
No, but here's the
swear
thing.
to God.
She told me that, and I said, okay, sweet. You're either a lesbian.
Wait, is this true?
No, you're either like bisexual, lesbian,
okay,
or you're a psychopath.
I don't know how that makes me bisexual or a lesbian.
No,
are you serious? No, hold on.
It's either she's into.
So I guess I'm a psychopath.
But it means she's like into chicks.
That's
or
dope.
she's a psychopath, and she's like, I'm not into chicks.
Well, apparently both of those are dope nowadays. Because Netflix, you get a fucking, they could DAHMER you.
Both are dope, but it's a little concerning when you're not into chicks and you're like looking at yourself. It's just
Is he telling the truth?
If I was into chicks, then wouldn't I be looking at like photos of chicks or? Like,
you're looking at yourself.
I'm looking at myself.
It's really weird.
Wait, this is serious. This is dope.
It's true.
This is dope.
It's true, but I'm trying. Like, I guess you need someone to like a psychologist or someone to
to
explain
like
to me.
psychoanalyze her.
Yeah, like
Like-
I wish I could explain
Well, okay, so then
What
Like,
do you
when
look? What do you look at? Your tits or your face or like what? Your
like both.
Damn, I feel like that's like crazy self confidence. That's dope.
it's
That's fucking good. Isn't that a good thing?
it's self confidence.
I
It's a
feel
little
like I
American
can't be
Psycho, though.
the-
I'm not gonna lie. It's a little American Psycho. You ever seen that where he's fucking the girl and he's flexing in the mirror?
Yeah, we just watched that. It is American
Yes,
Psycho.
yes, it's exactly like that.
But it's just
He's like fucking her, and he's like this. And
It
he
is
looks at
American
himself in the
Psycho
mirror.
shit.
You know exactly what we're talking about. Fucking Jacob talks about American Psycho all the time.
So if you had yourself, if there's a clone, would you just get it down with yourself?
I don't know.
That's
What do
a
you
good
mean
question.
you're masturbating to yourself? So you would, right? Or at least you'd lick your own titties. Oh, you lick your own titties then. You go like this.
I could do that. I don't
You
know.
could definitely do
No,
that.
but do you do that while you're? I mean, you might as well. Like you're looking at those tits, and you might as well be like, they're in front of me. Let's lick them. Or no?
I don't know. This is uncomfortable.
Dude, this is. I'm sorry.
She probably
sorry.
does.
You
You,
don't have to
probably
answer.
do use a vibrator, look at yourself, and lick your own titties.
Yo, you are so stupid, bro. You're so stupid. Yo,
Why don't you instead of looking at pictures, why don't you just look in the mirror? You ever do that?
I could do that, but there's no mirror around my bed, and I like to lay on the bed.
True.
yeah, I get it. That's dope.
This is weird.
Yeah, but whatever. Dude, it's like you're a fucking YouTuber now. It's like you know, you're sharing your life. How has YouTube been for you?
It's been good, but I'm taking a little break so that I can stack some vids.
Yeah.
And it's been
Yeah.
boring because like I just want to upload, but
How many are you trying to like stack up?
I was saying that she should stack up like
like 4.
Yeah,
4
get
to
ahead.
6, and then like
This is good YouTube
start
advice.
doing like twice a week. It's just like how I did, same day every time, and then just like continue to film.
Yeah, it is. It is really good to get ahead.
But it was I was supposed to like help her do all these things, and I was just kind of like postponing everything until I signed my Rumble deal to really
it.
figure out like what my future is.
Yeah, I get it.
And now that I signed it, and then the day I signed, like the next day we go to Russia and everything, which is great content. We filmed a lot of content, but now she's gonna really try to get the YouTube unlocked because I think there's like mad potential.
I do too.
Because she ain't just some dumb bitch on YouTube. She actually like seriously like glows, or like she's like special on YouTube, like the way she does it. I think because she was watching The Best Person and being with him, right?
I think
You
so
learned
too.
a lot.
No,
like
to
how
be
to
fair-
film, how to be on camera, like.
To be fair, this
I
is
had like
something-
the best mentor.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't fully. I mean, you wouldn't understand like being around people who are even doing YouTube and like kind of understanding like the energy and the
she
mannerisms,
gets it.
all that. Exactly.
Like there's like bitches that I've seen.
because you've been around the whole time.
Yeah, like I'm just like a fly on the wall, and I see how everything happens for the past like 3 years.
But there's girls I've seen like with millions of followers or however many followers, they try to make a YouTube, and I watch it, and it's like I would rather be a guy going on a date with Jeffrey Dahmer
In the 70s,
in the 70s, 80s.
80s, yeah.
And it's just like they don't get it, but she like gets it, and she like kind of glows on YouTube. Her energy is kind of contagious. It's good, but not everyone gets it. You know, like
Yeah.
most people's videos I watch that are girls, it's like fuck. Or I'd rather be a white girl getting a drink from fucking Bill Cosby. Like I'd rather be put in those situations than sit there and watch these bitches do YouTube.
Wow.
Yep,
That was kind of dark.
it is dark.
It's very dark.
That is a very good documentary, by the way. I'm on episode 5. I don't know if
Well,
you've watched
apparently
it.
Steve was saying it's not really a documentary. It's more
Right.
like a fucking TV
It's
show.
a TV show.
Because I haven't watched any
It's
of it yet.
actors
guess.
and shit.
Oh yeah, true.
It's not like
Like,
a
would you
docu-
say, I want your opinion, because we were talking about earlier, would you say that it glorifies all that shit? Like, do you think watching it, you're like, wow, this is kind of like cool?
No, but some people are just, some people like watch a show and it makes them act funny.
Wait, wait, what the fuck was that?
Like
What was that?
Are you saying could it influence people to like?
Yes, it could like I don't know.
'Cause it's kind of
Why did you look at him when you said that, though?
Because
We were
I was
talking-
asking him that yesterday. I was like, does this make you want to like kill me?
Oh, stop.
Well, it makes Jeffrey Dahmer a star instead of like a psychopath that killed a bunch of people.
That's true. Just like that one documentary about the guy that was like scamming a ton of girls. Do you remember? What was
Yeah,
it
the
called?
Tinder swindler.
Yeah, the Tinder. Like now he's like has a girlfriend. He's like still doing
He's got
the
a
same
business
shit.
based on swindling people.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
and then if they make him famous, and it's like
It's like the fuck.
Interesting shit, man. But you like YouTube overall.
Yeah,
That's good.
I enjoy it. It's my most favorite thing that I've done so far. I like
Content
Twitch,
wise
too.
and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have any, I don't know, kind of hangups with it? Like, do you ever feel like, what would make it difficult for you besides getting ahead, right? Like when you're doing it, do you ever be like, fuck, I don't know what content to make? Because I know most people who get into it, they're not like, they have problems with content, like what to create, what content to actually make.
No, like ideas. I have a long list of ideas in my notes, but I always like to run it by Steven because I want his opinion, because like some things just people aren't going to want to watch. That like something that I would want to film, I just know that not everyone's going to want to watch it. But
yeah.
No.
I can't always do what.
But also she's going the route of like doing, like if you've seen her videos, or she's trying to kind of do what I did in a way, like do really cool things and give back money and do all this, and that's a little more difficult than just posting what other girls would post, stupid ass effortless videos.
Yeah,
you know?
I did this dumbass cooking video. I hated it. Like I did not like it. It was fun to film, but I did
But
not
I feel like
it.
there's still a whole like demographic of people who like to watch this like vlog type shit too.
Yeah, which is good, but she's trying to go above and beyond.
Yeah.
And you know, that could be difficult sometimes when you're trying to make like Mrs. Will Do It videos. Like, like girl, like Selena Will Do It videos.
Well, I have a question for you then in relationship to that. Did it ever like, because like that was the thing I noticed when we filmed so much stuff together. It was like there was a point where it was getting crazier and crazier and crazier every week. Did you ever be like, fuck? Like, how do you continue to top those things, right?
Yeah, no, it's tough, but every week I seem to manage to do it somehow. But yeah, it was all the time, but it always worked out. Like every Monday, Tuesday when I had to film, I always figured it out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of winging it. My YouTube was winging it. A lot of it was winging it. Like you have like a general idea, but you just kind of just wing it.
Yeah.
Just have money and just wing it and just drink. And
I'd like to just wing it, but I don't have as big of a budget to just wing it with.
Yeah.
So that's kind of hard. Like when you're trying to give back.
I think we have to wrap it up because I have to go somewhere.
Yeah,
I have to
all
be
good.
somewhere.
You're gonna go film this Nook thing, yeah?
But yeah, there's a lot more we actually want to talk about.
So let's like, we gotta try and make it like an official thing, you know?
Yeah, I was telling Brad that I want to do a podcast a week.
Oh.
To practice talking.
To practice the speaking.
Oh.
And there's a lot of stories too.
Yeah, you always have a lot of good stories.
Like there's stories that like I feel like I don't have stories, and then I think of, like I have stories I want to tell, and just talking, it would help me just be a better talker.
And some jokes for the people who take everything fucking dead serious to their heart. Like some just chill. It's like,
yeah, I got jokes. Mad jokes. H3H3. I don't know. It's true. He's gonna take something out of this and be like,
that guy sucks. Yeah. Who cares? Yeah. Remember, the thing that I've realized about that guy is like,
no, he doesn't work out, so I can't take his.
Can't take it serious.
Can't take his opinion serious.
Damn.
Someone that doesn't work out and like talks down him working out, can't really take him serious.
That's when I didn't take him serious, when he related working out to laser tag. That's when I was like, man,
I can't take him serious.
And then also the only interaction I ever had with him on the internet was because like someone told me that he was talking shit about me. And like in retrospect, when I think about all these things, I'm like, where along the lines did like I ever just talk shit about a random person?
Oh, I would never just
met?
talk shit about someone.
But then again, that's their type of content. It's like picking apart.
But like what you guys
are
are saying, it's a business for him.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have people that love him for him being funny, I don't think. Or him being,
I'm sure some people like him for his comedy.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is funny, but like to me, I know that a lot of young males liked me because I was a role model, young multimillionaire doing crazy things on YouTube, hanging out with, being best buds with Dana White, but like just doing crazy shit.
Yeah,
like
giving
I was
a ton
like
of money.
I was like a role model because I'm so young and everything. I just personally don't see that. Like anyone thinks, oh, I want to be a 300-pound podcast host.
I don't know.
He's
He's
wife.
small. He's short. I don't think he's 300 pounds.
I want to be a 250-pound podcast host with an ugly wife and just talk shit about people.
Oh, you don't dog his wife.
I'm gonna dog his wife.
Don't dog his wife,
bro. I'm gonna dog his wife because she's not pretty.
That's fucked.
And
that's fucked.
But what I have an opinion. She's not pretty. Like straight up. Again, I would rather have sex with Jeffrey Dahmer than your wife.
Yo, this might be where we have to end the podcast.
No,
that's
it's
for
true,
sure.
And that's gonna argue him. But Jeffrey Dahmer's is way more attractive than your wife.
That's fucked. Okay, that's fucked. That's it. I don't even know what days these podcasts will come, but come back every Tuesday. Raw Talk. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. If we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes. Drop a review, all that good stuff. 11 a.m. Subscribe. I love you guys. Yeah.
I'm posting videos on Rumble this month later.
October.
Like October, like 20 something. I don't know. Just look out for it.
Yeah, check it out.
Craziest video ever. Russia, favelas.
That's all that content too?
Favelas.
Whoa.
Russia. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, we out of here. I love you guys.